president of the Boca Chica Lincoln County Community Center in Boca Chica, Mississippi. 2 years ago, we were known as the Boca Chica Lincoln County Redevelopment Restoration Corporation. It was an organization that people got together, and for some reason it stopped. We were out for about 2 years, and when I moved back home, a group of us got together, had several meetings, and we reorganized because there was a need in the community. We elected new officers, we renamed it to our constitution. When we first started, after electing officers, we got to the point where we were doing things, but we were not doing them correctly. We could not get people involved in what we wanted to do. And then we came upon the Community Voices Leadership Seminar that was given through the Arkansas State University Extension Program. Dr. Kohlenberg came out and he talked to us and said that if we would be interested in it. And we started the seminar. I want to thank him and Mr. Jones and Dr. McAfee for coming over, because in a small town like this, we didn't think that we could get anybody over here. But because of the Community Voices Leadership, we found out that the things that we want done in this community can be accomplished. Because of that leadership seminar that we had, we found out that before we had this, that we were going down avenues that were blocked. We had a stumbling block in our way. But after participating in the Community Voices Leadership class, we found new avenues to go down. Not only did we find new avenues to go down, but we found a way to get around those barriers that was in our way. It was a tremendous help to not only the organization, but to the community. And I would like to thank Arkansas State University Extension Program, Mr. Jones, Dr. Kohlenberg, Mr. Rice, Mr. Wilson, and all of the people that were involved in getting us involved in this leadership program.
Hello, my name is Frankie Walker, and I'm an active 4-H member of the Ideal 4-H Club in Claiborne County. I have been in 4-H for the past 8 years under the leadership of Ms. Shirley Middleton and a volunteer leader, Ms. Idella Patton. Before I joined 4-H, I was shy, had low self-esteem, and didn't have very much confidence. But 4-H taught me different. It taught me how to be outgoing, talkative, and loquacious. Now that I've been in 4-H for the past 8 years, I'm very talkative. I can't just stop talking. I have joined the leadership team. I made the leadership team in March of 2007, and I have been on there for a year now. Being on the leadership team is something special to me because I'm the only person out of Claiborne County for the past 3 years to join the leadership team. On the leadership team, I get to travel to Mississippi State and get to join Club Congress with all the other senior 4-Hers. It's really fun. I was able to travel to Washington, D.C. to the National 4-H Conference in Chevy Chase, Maryland. I was able to meet the senators of Mississippi, Mr. Benny Thompson, Senator Trent Lott, and Chip Pickerman. I also traveled to Arkansas on a Health Rocks training, which I was established in Jackson, Mississippi at a Health Rocks training. My last trip during 4-H was to a cooperative business tour with the leadership team. I was able to go on that tour because I made the leadership team as a freshman.
My name is Brenda Fales Collins, and I have been a 4-H volunteer for about 18 years now. I was a Clover Bud at the age of 5, and being that my father worked for Extension, that wasn't the only reason, but that had a great impact on my interest in 4-H. My mother, my sister, and my entire family, we all were volunteers. And 4-H has given me a sense of community, a sense of pride, a desire to help others, and to make a difference in my community. Throughout the years in 4-H, we have done many activities. Over the years, we've written grants to improve the quality of our community. We've done a lot of youth activities, and the Extension Service right now is a great benefit to this community. Sandra Coley, the 4-H agent, and I, and some of the other volunteers, we're always getting together doing things for the kids. This spring, I had an opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. to attend the National Leadership Conference, and I got to go to Capitol Hill. I visited several sites in D.C. I got to shake hands with legislators and senators, and it was a wonderful experience. I have not forgotten it, and it had such an impact on me that this fall I entered graduate school at Alcorn State, and I'm taking a class. One of my courses is health policy and healthcare. Our club prides itself on community outreach. We do a lot of things. We go to the nursing homes. We do a lot of refurbishing of facilities in the county. We do things with the elderly. We have a youth choir. Being in 4-H, I lived by the 4-H pledge, and pretty much I tell the kids that I work with, if you go by the pledge, you can't go wrong. To pledge my head to clearer thinking, I always did things that allowed my mind to be free and to be able to think clearly. No drugs, no alcohol. I always read, kept straight A's, did things that motivated myself mentally. My heart, I always gave to the community, reached out to others, always striving to make a difference. My hands, I always went out, did community service, giving to others, collecting coats in the community to give to kids at Christmas time, going into the nursing homes, distributing goods and services to the elderly people who may not have family. I can say that 4-H has made me who I am. I'm glad to be in 4-H. My children are in 4-H, and I live for 4-H. And I'll never forget what 4-H has done for me.
My name is Robert Jefferson, and this is my property, and Alcorn has helped me with my sugar cane, and we had sugar cane, and I also grew some sorghum one year, and they came out and helped with that. So we have had a good working relationship, and with a friendly atmosphere, and I just enjoyed being with Alcorn. And also helped me with my pecan trees. And this year they really grew and had a good crop on them.
And I can speak also on the cane, the sugar cane and sorghum cane that we had grew, and we took it down to the fair and had the cane made into syrup. That was a good experience for me. And so we only did that 1 year, and then we just stuck with the sugar cane, which we've been growing for the last 3 or 4 years. And we also we had sugar cane this year. We took it down to the museum and had that process. So I've been enjoying it. They have helped me out a lot with growing different things, sugar cane, and also garden and so forth, and I really appreciate it.
Especially since we both grew up on the farm and we left the farm and then come back to it, so we really needed the expertise of Alcorn.